Hello everyone, Fire Angel here, and we are here today with the official Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 gameplay trailer. There we go. It's hard to angle this thing, but we are here. It is currently 12:23 and we already have how many people? 12,000, almost 12,500 people waiting for this. The official number is 12,489 currently. It is Wednesday, February the 11th. We are 1 week away from Chapter 5 releasing. And as. Hello? Did you squeak at me? Come here. Come here, child. Haha. Say hi, Hammy. Hi. Oh, there we go. Hi. Yeah, I caught you. I heard you squeaking like a little squeaky toy. But where was I? We are 1 week away from the release of Chapter 5, and many of us had figured we were getting the gameplay trailer within at least a week. Because I think last year we got 5 days before the game dropped, maybe 6, I don't know. But we are getting it 1 week ahead, and uh, I think it's safe to say we are hyped. The chat is going crazy right now. I might not be showing it right now, but I am absolutely hyped right now, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping some things happen, and I'll go over those in a second. Uh, but this is going to be insane. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, and uh, like but while we're waiting for this to start, because we still have a little over 30 minutes to go, I'm going to give my predictions for what we might see in the trailer. And then after we watch the trailer, I'm going to give my thoughts on what we saw in the trailer and what might happen in Chapter 5. But what I think we're going to see in the trailer, we're going to see the yellow hand for sure. That's the one thing I am positive about is we're going to see the yellow hand and how it's used. I also think, if I remember, I think the little star shaped thing, I think everyone is under the assumption that that is called Globy. What Globy does, I don't know, but I think we'll find that out in this trailer. We're going to probably see some of the new characters. I hope we get to see Lily Lovebraids. She's I'm gonna say this right now. Going into Chapter 5, Prototype's definitely gonna be one of my favorites, I think. Lily's gonna be another one because she intrigues me. I want to know more about Lily. I hope and pray for the love of God we see Boxy or get something with him, because I'm going to cry if we don't see anything. I think we'll see more of Huggy, and have to. He's in the thumbnail. Grand, he's in every thumbnail, sorta, not really, but he appears in almost every thumbnail that Mob has ever done for any of their games, really. In the Doughy one from last year, he's getting grabbed by Doughy. So, not to mention, he literally comes back for this chapter. So, we gotta see something with him. Another few other characters. I went Experiment 1202. I still have no clue who or what that even is. And I know there's this little doll thing. I think I mentioned uh in a previous video, probably last week or something, that little doll reminded me of Sam from Trick or Treat. I don't think that's 1202, but I that character might play a role because I don't play Fortnite. I should mention that. I did try to play Fortnite when they had the Huggy Wuggy skin, but Fortnite was not downloading on my computer correctly, so unfortunately I couldn't get the Huggy Wuggy skin or even play Fortnite. Oops. Uh, but I know there's like an artwork of a loading screen with like huggy and like smiling critters and whatnot, and on like that little conveyor belt that they're on, that little burlap doll is sitting there, and a lot of people think like he might be able to do something. I just don't know what they're called. There's apparently something called like wrong side out animals. I hope I got that right. I don't know. It's been a while since I saw any of these names. But yeah. And then probably another mystery one uh, is like what everyone's calling the Redford Huggy Wuggy. We saw a glimpse of them. Like half of the picture was glitched out, but you could see their hands. And they were with Kissy and Huggy. And then in one of the VHS tapes, you could see a shadowy form of their hand reaching out towards Preston. That I should also bring that up. I don't feel like Preston might come back. If they do, they're dead. There's no way, not in that body. Like, the best I could say, if Preston's somehow still alive in that um, smorgasbord parts of a toy, he's like on life support. That's all I'm going to guess for Preston. Like, Preston most likely is dead. We might end up seeing his corpse. If he is somehow still alive, he's on life support. Sorry, that's how it is. There's no way he's alive. Not after what happened to him last week. I'm sorry, my cat's making noise. That's why I froze for a second. Like those are the characters I think we'll see, and I also think we'll see Braun. Cause little fun fact for all of you. Apparently, Braun was supposed to make an appearance in every chapter, but kept getting discarded. Like I remember in the chapter one trailer, there was like that infamous shot of him turning around with his eyes missing. Chapter two, I guess he kind of showed up when you had to move him off that scale or whatever it was so you could get out of the rejected room. Chapter 3, he was supposed to be like, you were supposed to go into the toy store in Playcare, and while you were in there, you would end up like having a hallucination of like a Jurassic Park kind of thing where you're driving away and Braun's chasing you. That would have been pretty cool to see, honestly. Unfortunately, that got cut from the final game. Um, and in chapter 4, I think I heard he was supposed to be in chapter 4 too. However, that got cut as well. I don't even know what he was supposed to do in chapter 4. But chapter 5 might be the one where he finally shows up. Or not, maybe he doesn't appear in chapter 5. I don't know. Who's to say? We haven't seen Candy Cat in forever. Like Catby, we haven't seen in a while either until they put Preston's head into her head or something. I don't know. Oh, cool. I just got the notification on my phone that the premiere's starting in 30 minutes. Oh, God. We're going to be here for a while. um, right. Those are the characters I think that we'll see. What I think we'll see in the trailer, like we'll see the hand, we'll see some of the different areas of the labs. Uh, we'll probably like we have to get an idea of what we're supposed to do. Because I know in specifically more so chapter 3 and chapter 4 when we got the trailers we kind of got an idea of like what we were doing. I don't know, like I'm gonna be for real with you, when chapter 4's gameplay trailer dropped and I like we learned that there's safe haven, and then we got the line of "I'm sorry" from Dowie, or like whatever he said. I heard that line and I was like, oh yeah, safe haven's totally destroyed. I hate my prediction uh, abilities sometimes because it turned out to be true. But I'm gonna be honest. After years of seeing similar tropes in movies, games, books, TV shows, you kind of learn to expect these kind of things. Like one of the number one tropes I always end up predicting and then turn out to be right is usually like there's a person in someone's life, usually like a grandparent that matters a whole lot to the main character, and then they end up uh it happens almost every single goddamn time. Every time. And like it's to the point of frustrating. I'm like, yeah, I knew it, grandma was gonna die, but like we all saw it from the very beginning, right, everybody? And then my sisters were crying in the corner. Um, let's see, hand, that kind of thing. Well, we're definitely going to be seeing what the prototype's planning. My prediction, uh, ever since last year, I'm thinking he's trying. Like, I always thought he was going to try and reverse what happened to everybody. And it kind of like there's some areas of it that made sense to me. Like he had everyone staying in the factory because you can't just leave. You're a giant toy, or in the case of the doctor and the prototype, a giant robot cyborg thing. You can't just leave the factory looking like that. People are going to freak out. I'm thinking the prototype was going to try and like reverse. Um, that's why he has the orphans. Now that only solely depends on if the orphans are real, because there could be a chance Poppy just straight up lied to our faces. I'm sorry, I don't trust Poppy, because again with the tropes, I don't trust dolls that come alive. Like, has anyone watched Child's Play or Annabelle? Those movies taught us don't trust a doll. Dolls are cursed, and you don't mess with them. Period. And I feel like we'll end up seeing Poppy again. Uh, she'll probably come up with some new disastrous plan to destroy the prototype. But we'll see how that works. I doubt we'll see Kissy in the trailer. I think what they'll end up doing is like they'll show Kissy later in the game. They're going to try and make us think that she's dead, but she's not. However, she might end up dying in the game. I'm sorry. Kissy's been through so much. I hope she doesn't die, but well, very likely she will. Um, I know a lot of people on Twitter think that we're going to get Huggy on our side. And quite honestly, that would be the coolest thing ever. And I hope so as well. Cause like I think there's some kind of connection between the player and um Huggy, because we hallucinate him. Specifically, we hallucinate him when we were in Home Sweet Home in Chapter 3. No other character. We saw Huggy. And we, like, with the Nightmare Huggy thing, which conveniently I'm wearing that shirt today. Um, and then later in Chapter 3 as well, we end up seeing a hallucination of Huggy Wuggy again after Catnap took our mask away. Like, Huggy has to be important to the player somehow. There's no other way. Like, uh, cause Mom's been planning on having Huggy Wuggy come back since chapter 1. That's what they've told us. And sure, he's very popular. Like, I've seen, like, I haven't bought a Huggy Wuggy plush yet, but, like, he's the face of the franchise. But he also, there's got to be some reason why he specifically haunts us in order for us to hallucinate him in chapter 3. Let's see, what else do I think is going to happen in this trailer? get to see different parts of the map, get to, like, it said we're supposed to get allies as well. As for the prototype, I'm torn. We might either get to see, like, we get a full reveal of him right now. Like, we might get a full reveal of the prototype in the trailer, or we'll get a full reveal of him in the game. I'm kind of leaning more towards we might get a full reveal in the game, because I feel like Mob would want to up the scare factor a bit. Maybe we'll see his full reveal in this trailer. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I'm thinking we'll see that in the game. But either way, he's going to look very cool looking, and I'm going to have to redraw him all over again because I guarantee you, like, my concept of the prototype is not correct. Like, for crying out loud, I gave my version a flamethrower to just give you an idea of what I did. It would be pretty cool if you had a flamethrower, but you know what? I don't think it's true. um, and I think that's all of my thoughts on the upcoming trailer, which we have. It's 12:39. Don't make me do math. 21 more minutes to go. Oh boy. Yeah, like that's all my thoughts. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if they put a description in this. No, not really. There are 20,938 people waiting for this thing. That number went up. Hold on, am I turning this right? Here we go. Still not. Hold on. Nope, I'm going too far. There we go. Sorry, guys. It's hard. There's so many people. There was no. What did I say when there's like, what, 12,000? And I will say this right now, this section of the video is 17 minutes long currently. Weird, it just jumped to 21,000. Oh, okay. I'm not going to keep us up any longer. I will be right back when it is time to watch the video. And we get to see what Broken Things has in store for us. Hear me. Hear me. Hi. Got you on camera. Okay, that's enough messing with my cat. We are almost there, folks. We have 3 minutes to go. No, technically 2. Oh, frick. Which one of you guys is telling the right time? Alright. Just gonna go based off of this. We have 2 minutes to go. Chat's still going crazy. In case anyone is wondering, we are currently at 57,000 people. I literally looked at this like a minute before I started recording, and oh my god, it went back up. Now it's 61,000. I literally looked at this a minute before I started recording, and it was still down in like the 30s, I think. Oh my god. Well, we got 60 seconds to go. We are almost there, folks. We are almost there. How are my lovely kitties doing? We got Annie, we got Buddy, we got Ivy, sweet old Ivy. I think that's Rosie up in the window. Yes, it is Rosie, because over here we have Sorsha. It's next to her snowman, and then we got Hammy. Hammy, put that down. Put it down. You're not gonna clean yourself while the premiere is going on. I'm sorry. You get to have the chair. No scratching. No scratching. God dang it. That one's retarded. I'm sorry, folks. Alright, it's going to begin shortly. Let me let the people know that I am here. There we go. Alright. The countdown's going to begin at any moment. So let's do a good old-fashioned let's go. Unfortunately, none of it's going to be capitalized because I'm holding the phone. Alright. Let's go. There we are. Alright, come on. Any minute now. Any minute now. This is the painful part. Waiting for this thing to start. Could start it. Oh my, buddy. No, buddy's cleaning himself. Why is it you guys all decide to clean yourselves at the worst time? Chat's still going crazy. We have... Yo, guys, I think we're insane. Oh! We have 93,000. Oh my... Oh, the countdown, the countdown, the countdown. Hey, it's just like my countdowns for my videos. Spawning this thing again. Hold on. Alright, now I gotta do capital. This here is a skill to type this all with one hand. Alright, just got the notification on my phone that the premiere's starting. I know, I'm watching it on my computer. I could technically probably have it playing in the background on my phone, but not while I'm recording. This is going to be insane. One more minute, and we're back down to 90,000? Yo, where'd everyone else go? Yeah, okay. And there's already like 37k. Oh, there we go. 1,302. No, wait. 130. I can't. I'm too excited for this. Oh, please don't. I apologize in advance if my computer can't handle this. It should hopefully be able to handle this, but considering there's so many people, I don't know. I really don't know. We're getting there, we're getting there. Let's do this. Alright. We reached 150,000. Alright. Oh.
Let's be scared together. Happy? You?
Oh. Oh, I think I just saw...
You're the one they've been talking about.
What the frick?
We're not the first to try and take out the prototype.
I can see you.
Lily?
Everyone tries, you fail.
Oh. Oh, she crazy.
Everyone has a weakness. This is our chance.
What am I looking at?
It's you. You're alive.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I think we just used the yellow hand. Oh. Hi, Huggy. Oh. This one's gonna be horrifying, everyone. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say. Hold on. I'm gonna rewatch this again, and then I'm going to go over my thoughts. Because I have a lot of thoughts right now and they're spinning and I can't. I need to I need to comprehend them. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay. I just finished rewatching it. Um I still I I don't know what to say. Okay. Let's just start off right now. For one, they cooked. They absolutely for sure cooked. This this trailer is amazing. First off, and I can't wait to see what the game's like. Grand, I know I was worried about how soon they were getting this done. Like it's been a year and a half. No, not even a year and a half. It's been a year and half a month since chapter 4 came out, and technically 2 years and half a month since chapter 3 came out. And we know how many bugs chapter 4 had, and like I'm still worried about what bugs we might get in chapter 5 cuz like if you like like I know this from experience from getting stuff done and you watch it back and you still find tiny little mistakes that you're like, "Oh god, how did I not notice that?" There might still be something, but I think they did a good job just based on the trailers alone. And the game, I guarantee, is going to be pretty amazing. I still think this is the final chapter, mostly because the concept of mascot horrors always deal with the number 5. Five Nights at Freddy's. Um, I I don't know much about Bendy and the Ink Machine, but I know that had 5 chapters. This probably has 5 chapters, but we'll end up seeing. But let's go over what we saw in the trailer. Uh, First things first, we get to see our first look at Lily, and she's very cool. I like her. She's crazy, and I like that because the last time we had a crazy character, not counting Yarnaby. Yarnaby is crazy, yes, but we all know what happened to him. Mommy was probably the last crazy. No, wait, there's also Miss Delight. I don't know, but I love it when there's a crazy character. Mommy was crazy, Miss Delight's crazy, Yarnaby was crazy. Um, I think Lily is going to be our crazy character of this chapter, and I like it. Like, I love her look. She looks very cool. Uh, and it looks like we're playing another game of hide and seek with her. We also got to see Huggy. We're back in not an event from what I saw, but it was a tunnel of some sorts. We're back at it again with Huggy in some kind of tunnel system. Hope you're fast, everyone. Good luck to you all. um, but then we also saw. Alright, so there's 2 characters. One we have seen in the prototype trailer, sort of. Like, we all caught glimpses of them, and I think they were the thumbnail at one point. I think this is what everyone's been calling a wrong side Audimal. Um, if you're wondering what I mean, it looks like it's flipped, and it's got like spikes in its eyes. I didn't. I don't know. It was hard to see anything, even when I rewatched it. I don't know if I saw the little the little doll, burlap doll with the button eyes. I don't know if I saw him or not. It was hard to tell. But we got this new character. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Was he in the halfway point of this? No. Yeah, this little dude. Hold on. Am I getting the angle on this right? I apologize, folks. It's really dark on my computer. But yeah, that dude with like he looks like Buck from the Ice Age movies, if I'm being honest. Who is this? I don't think this is like the red Huggy that everyone's been theorizing. He looks like a small character, or at least may no, he's small. He's just up on something, I think. But he out of everything in this trailer, he's probably the weirdest thing I've seen. Especially with the eye. Like all the other characters in the Poppy Playtime franchise, they have toy-like eyes, in a way. Or they have more human-like eyes, like Poppy does. I that there's a reason why I say he looks like Buck from Ice Age. His eye makes me think he's from a cartoon. What? I don't know. He appeared on the screen and I actually almost jumped back. I was like, "Whoa, what the heck is this?" And like seriously, what the heck is this? Who the heck is this? I have to go looking up the trademark names that everyone found a while ago. Cause I don't know who this character is. But I'm gonna guess he's an ally. And while I'm thinking about it, Lily, I think, is an antagonist. She's probably kind of similar to Mommy in that way. Like in chapter 2, Mommy didn't attack us until the very end. Lily seems to be doing the same thing, though she might only be for a section, because I guarantee the prototype is the main antagonist of chapter 5. And I was correct in a way. We didn't get to see a full reveal of him, but we did get to see his eye shining in the glass, which I want to point out. I was right. He only has one eye. I just my drawing has a red eye. He's got a yellow eye in the game. I might need to go back and change that. Oh no. Also, funny enough, when I had finished recording my reaction, I was going back and rewatching it. I got a notification from Wattpad, um, from one of my readers who was like, "Hey, I think Gabriel left some people behind in the factory." And for those of you who don't know, Gabriel is my player OC in my Wattpad fanfic, Our Angel Salvation. And honestly, going into writing my version of Chapter 5 back in June, I knew I was not gonna have I knew right away there were characters that I was not going to have. And like when we first heard word of Lily, I was like, ooh, I left her in the factory. But you know what? This is going to be fine because I have sequels planned. We'll go back to the factory. We'll go get them if they're still alive. Uh, don't worry, everyone. They're going to be fine. We'll see Lily in a future story, I promise. Along with all these other characters. You know what? I wonder if the guy that looks like Buck is supposed to be 1202. Because I still don't know who the frick 1202 is. I'm left with so many questions. But the good news is, I think we saw how the yellow hand is used. It seems to be similar to the green hand, from what I remember. I gotta scroll through this entire thing to try and find. Oh, hey, Poppy. I'll get on to the Poppy and Kissy thing here in a second. Once I find. There it is. The yellow hand, I think, it might work similar to the green hand, And I wish we got the green hand back. That'd be pretty cool. Uh, the I also feel like the yellow hand kind of works like the Omni hand, sorta, but hold on. The yellow hand appears in the Oriental Notebook. I think I have to reread my book again because I think the yellow hand was mentioned in that, but I think it had the description of the Omni hand though. I don't know. The yellow hand still confuses me, but it seems to be a powerful tool, especially for this chapter, along with Globy, or whatever the frick the star thing is called. I like how we're going into this, and the only person that we have a confirmed name for is Lily, because there's literally no one else that looks like Lily, like they would fit the name Lily Love Braids. Unless you're telling me there's a different toy running around the factory with a long braid of hair. Freaking Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. I'm sorry, I had to. Um, Globy or the star thing or whatever the frick, like it looks like it's supposed to be a walkie-talkie of sorts. So we're probably talking to some characters. But we're also wearing it like a watch on our left hand, which has the blue hand. I suppose that's to kind of make it easier to access. So it could be like a very useful kind of tool. Um, I don't think it would be able to access maps, but we'll see. Um, like we're riding around in the labs from what I saw, and it also seemed to have some factory bits to it as well. Uh, grand like not like toy factory levels, but more so like factories to keep the laboratories and other facilities running. Um, and that seemed to be where like Huggy was kind of chasing us. Lily seems to have her own area because at some point there were like lily flowers. And then we also get to see Poppy and Kissy. I was actually surprised that we were going to see Kissy in this. Like I knew Kissy would be back in the game, obviously, because I guarantee if they left her fate unknown, we would all be upset and riot. But it looks like Kissy managed to survive the explosion, so at least that's confirmed. Uh, couldn't see the half of her face that's already damaged. I swear to God, if I have to draw Kissy damaged again, I'm gonna cry. Please, I already drew her without her arm. I don't want to draw her with half her face missing. Grant, half of her face is missing fur, but like, you know, eye gone and whatnot. Um, but it looks like Poppy got attacked as well. Which, Grant, we kind of saw that in the trailer with the Lily Love braids. I think it's called the Welcome Home cinematic trailer. It's the one with Poppy running in the vents trying to escape the prototype and another little creature. I think that was the wrong side animal. Um, she fell through and got found by Lily. I wonder if we're finding Poppy and by extent Kissy in Lily Lovebraid's area. And it looked like Poppy got attacked, like her dress is torn up. And she also didn't sound very well. Like, I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear that well, the audio from the trailer, but she had like a rasp in her voice, like she was hurt. Um, dang, I actually feel bad for Poppy now. Why? Why does this game make me feel so bad for certain characters? I still don't trust Poppy. I still don't. But I do feel bad for her now. So I don't know. I'm left with so many questions and not enough answers. I guess all our answers will be answered. Rewind that. Uh, I suppose all our questions will be answered next week when Chapter 5 drops. Now that I've seen the I don't even know what our main goal is in chapter 5. Like, obviously, defeat the prototype. I'm assuming that's the goal. But how are we going to do it? Like, I've actually seen memes on TikTok and Twitter of like, yo, maybe we should let Dowie live because clearly we're not defeating that goddamn thing. Uh, it like I want to point out, I think my favorite part of this trailer was the very beginning when we got to see the prototype walking past the toys of all the past bosses. Like, we got to see Huggy, though he got stepped on. We got to see Mommy. We got to see a little catnap plush, and we got to see Dowie's hat. R.I.P., buddy. R.I.P. Um, that was my favorite part, along with the end when we got to see his eyes shining in the glass pieces. Oh, what? I want it to be next week already. Want it to be next week. I need answers. I need to see stuff. Cause oh, I don't. Well, uh, like I want to like go over the analysis, but it's so hard because I'm questioning everything. Also, I want to point out we did, like, I probably already mentioned this already, I don't know, but we did not see that red Huggy thing. Like, no, unless you're telling me little Buck from Ice Age character is the red Huggy, but I doubt it. He's not big enough. He's only eye level with us because he seems to be on top of something, or we're crouched down. I did not see a character that resembled anything of the red Huggy thing. Um, maybe Mob is messing with us. I don't know. Oh God, I don't know. Well, we'll just have to see. Um, and what the frick? Hear me? There we go. We can end the video on harassing my one cat. Hammy, hello. Hi. Hello, baby. Are you sleeping on camera? Are you sleeping on camera? Lazy bastard. Say hi to the camera. Stop turning your head. There we go. Hi. You're so funny. Well, that's everything, folks. See ya.